made it. Oh my God, I am so excited that you are on this tutorial on how to start your business in 3 simple steps. Hi, I'm Dr. Ariesha Murray, and you are ready to start your business, and I am here to help. Before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a business owner myself. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ. So you will hear some scripture, you may hear amen here and there, but that's just who I am. I'm an author, a realtor, and I am a business mentor. That is my passion. That is what I love to do. I love to help people live their best life and be great today and every day. So Ariesha's Business Mentorship Academy is one of the business that I started to help business owners or entrepreneurs keep their business going or at least get started. I recognize that getting started is always the hardest step to take because there's a lot of things that you think about. Do I have enough money? Do I have the experience? Is this the right time? Or am I going to fail? Or are people going to buy from me? You know, we have all these different what ifs and ifs and this and then starting. And so I wanted to clear out all of that to make it easy for you in these 3 simple steps. And I'm telling you, these are things that you can do today, right now, right where you are. You can get started right after you watch this tutorial, okay? So I hope that you're ready. Go get a pen, go get a notepad, take some notes, and let's get started. So step number 1. The very first step to starting a business is to think about what you're passionate about. Every person that started a business, they started because they were passionate about something, or because there was a need that needed to be met, or because there was a problem that needed to be solved. And so there's no exception to that rule. Think about what you love to do and do just that. That's our mantra at Ariesha's Business Mentorship Academy. In fact, all of my businesses have this same mantra, and that is to do what you love and love what you do. Because when you're doing that, it doesn't feel like work, and you're able to do it forever. You won't burn out. You won't get tired. You won't have those down days. You'll know in your heart that you're making a difference and that you are doing something that you love to do, and you'll be able to pass that on to someone else. All right. So there are different things that you can do. If you're not sure what you're passionate about, or if you don't know what you love to do, there are different options out there for you to do. Like, you can take a self-evaluation, you can do a survey, you can ask family or friends, you can even ask your colleagues. But what I think is the best way for you to do it is to create a vision board. I can't tell you how many times I've done a vision board, and it has helped bring so much clarity to what I wanted to do. And in addition to the vision board, it also makes a great start for your business plan. We won't talk about that in this tutorial, but we will in other tutorials. Or if you choose to get business mentorship, we have a definite breakdown into designing a perfect business plan. But creating a vision board is like the best way for you to find out what you love to do, find out what you're passionate about, find out if this could be a way for you to serve humanity. Because if you're not serving humanity, you're really not making a difference, and your business is not going to be successful. So you have to make sure that whatever it is, it adds to people and not takes away from them. And so, again, step number 1 is finding out what you love to do. You know, and you can do that numerous of ways, but my suggestion, my number 1 suggestion is creating a vision board. And listen, I have a course on that on one of our learning management systems. It's myencouragementcorner.com. I'm going to also put it on Ariesha's Business Mentorship Academy. But if you want to go to it today, it's at myencouragementcorner.com. Just click on the vision collage, and it will give you everything that you need to create the perfect vision board, whether it's on paper or whether it's digital, or whether it's just in your notebook. It gives you all the steps that you need to do that. Okay. So let's go on to step number 2. Step number 2 is naming it. So once you have found out what you love to do, and you know that this is what I'm going to do, you need to give it a name. Because once you have named something, you can go with it. You can give it a personality. You can share it with others. You can start thinking of a logo or a brand or a slogan or something that will set your business apart from somebody else. And that's the thing. You know, one of the things we have to understand is that there's always going to be competition, but you should never be afraid of that, because what you have is going to matter to someone. What your ideas, what your creative invention is going to help bless somebody. It's going to help make somebody's life easier. And somebody may prefer your brand over another brand. And so don't let the competition scare you away. Name it, give it a unique name, and go with it. And listen, Naming is the most important thing because that's the face of your business. And so you want to make sure that your name is catchy and that it's unique and that it definitely will set the mark for your brand. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're going to be telling people about. And you don't want to say, well, I don't really know. No, you want to be able to name it. You want to be able to tell them that name. So when you go into the other steps, or when you go into creating a website, or just throwing it out there on Etsy or YouTube or Facebook or anywhere that you choose to market, it will have your branding. It will have that name, and people will know and connect it to you. So again, step number 1 is finding what you're passionate about. Step number 2 is giving that passion a name. Step number 3 is making it legit. Now, here are the things that you can do to make it legit. Number 1 is the first step is you can just start. You already have the idea, you already have the name, so that means that you already have something created to go with that name. You can push it out there on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all the social media, Twitch, TikTok. TikTok is a really great place to advertise. You can throw it out there just like that. You don't have to have your LLC, although that's something that you will do along down the line. You can just start. So in other words, step number 1, you find what you're passionate about. Step number 2, you name it. Step number 3, you advertise, you market, you get started. You just throw it out there, because again, no one's ever going to know about what you have if you don't share it with the world. Okay. And so after you've shared it with the world, now it's time for you to make it legit. And you do that by going to your Secretary of State's website. Now, every state is different, but I can tell you the way that you start is all the same. It takes you through a series of steps and processes that you need to solidify your business. And once you've gone through their process, guess what? You're legit. You are an official business owner. That means you can go and get an EIN with the federal government. That means you can go and get your business account. That means you can actually start legally letting everybody know that you are legit. You can actually go and get a storefront. You can do all kinds of things when you are recognized by your state government. All right. And so if you, and you don't have to do that right away because there is a fee. And so some of us may not have that fee that it takes. Now, I can tell you for the state of Oklahoma, the fee to start your business or even a nonprofit is $100. But if you don't have that 100 just yet, don't let that keep you from starting. Go ahead and build up your clientele. Go ahead and work out of your home. Go ahead and work out of your garage. Wherever you need to work, go ahead and get started. And then once you've accumulated whatever it takes for you to get started, then go to your Secretary of State's website and go through the process of getting started and get that LLC or that partnership or even just that corporation or that nonprofit. They're all, the process for it is all the same. There are different things that are required through each step, but getting to that Secretary of State website is where you can know that you're getting ready to take it federal, because once you've done the state process, then of course you'll want to go to the federal process. But that's in another tutorial. The only thing I want you to do is get started. So let's recap those steps. Step number 1, find out what you're passionate about. Find out what you love to do and find out what you love to do and get ready to turn that into a business. Step number 2, name it. Once you have that passion or that idea of a business, name it. Give it a name. Give it a brand. Give it something that your product can stand behind, that people are going to connect that product with you, or they're going to connect that business with you. You want to make sure that it is unique, that it is specific, and that it definitely sells the product that you are selling or the service that you are selling. And then step number 3, go ahead and just get started. Market. Put it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever social media you are connected with, put it out there. And also go to your family and friends. Let all your loved ones know, hey, I started this business. I'm starting this new thing, and I want you to be a part of it. I want you to try it out and give it to them for free. Don't always expect something in return, especially when you're starting out. Be willing to give something for free, because that's where you'll get your referrals from. That's where you'll get your reviews from, are people that have tried it and they loved it, and they're going to be willing and ready to purchase from you again, or to purchase from you for the first time. And then, of course, along down the line, go to your Secretary of State's website, go through the process of starting your business, whatever it takes, pay that fee, and guess what? You are on your way. So I hope that this helped. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you are encouraged and empowered and inspired to do whatever it takes to start that business this year. Because listen, everyone has the ability to be a business owner. What sets us apart are those who take the first step. And what is that first step? Getting started. I'm Dr. Ariesha Murray, and I pray that you will get started starting that business today. You can like, share, subscribe to my channel. Please share this. It's a free tutorial on YouTube. The more people who are aware of it, the more people that will be able to bless us and help us make our lives simpler. We saw how the internet just took off. It makes our life simple. Just like cell phones make our life simple, your product will do the same thing. So I hope to see you again soon. You can purchase any of our lessons that we have on Etsy at Lessons for Success. We use the number 4 at Etsy.com. We have our lesson number 1 up right now that you can go and get for a small fee. In fact, I'm going to give you a coupon code that's going to give you 10% off just for joining our tutorial. That coupon code is Start Today. Again, it's just Start Today. Once you enter that in, you'll get 10% off on the first lesson, and then of course you'll be on your way to being the business owner that you always dreamed that you would be. I am super excited that you came on with me. I'm Dr. Ariesha Murray. Go check out myencouragementcorner.com and look at our vision board lesson or course that tells you everything you need to know if you want to do a vision board or even have a vision board party. You can use all of that to do just that. I love you guys, and I thank you for joining me today. Please go and check out that lesson number 1 at lessonsforsuccess.etsy.com, or you can go to my website, arieshamurray.com, and learn more about all the other businesses that I have and all the things that I have to offer on Ariesha's Business Mentorship Academy to help you maintain, sustain, and grow your business. I look forward to seeing you on the next tutorial. Bye-bye.